In the early 1440s, the Portuguese monopolized the exploration and trade along the Upper Guinea coast till later 15th and early 16th centuries, until the French, Spanish, and English began to compete for the wealth of Africa. Tens of thousands of Guineans were taken as slaves to Cape Verde to develop its plantation economy. The struggle for dominance around Guinea saw English demand for Guinean territories to the south and French demand along the north and east. The Guinean people were certainly not consulted about such matters, and they resisted, revolted, and mutinied by any available means whenever possible. The killings and severe measures exerted by the Portuguese and their missionaries brought about a widespread outcry. Nevertheless, the Portuguese continued their appeasement efforts against the Guinean population, especially the coastal peoples, and launched 3 more major campaigns, the latest of which was undertaken in January 1936. The liberation struggle, however, started in 1956, when a group of Cape Verdeans founded the National Liberation Party for Guinea and Cape Verde, called the African Party for the Independence of Guinea and Cape Verde, PAIGC. At first, the PAIGC's goal was to achieve independence through peaceful means of protest. However, in August 1959, the Portuguese responded to dock workers' strike with violence, killing, and wounding numerous demonstrators, which convinced the PAIGC that only a rurally based armed struggle would be sufficient to end the colonial and authoritarian regime.
With the freedom and the dignity of our people is the fundamental for us. We are not fighting for an ideology. We're not fighting for the capitalism or for the communism in our country. We are fighting for the independence of our people.
After a period of military training and political preparation, the PAIGC launched its armed campaign in January 1963 and showed steady military progress thereafter. The PAIGC gained control of some 2/3 of the country. These events, compounded by the drawn-out wars in Portugal's other overseas provinces, precipitated a crisis that led to a successful coup in Lisbon on April 25, 1974. Portugal's new government soon began negotiating with African nationalist movement. Although independence was declared in 1973, full independence was recognized on September 10, 1974. Upon independence, the name of its capital, Bissau, was added to the country's name to prevent confusion from Guinea, formerly French Guinea. Years after independence, Guinea-Bissau struggles with history of political instability, and only one elected president, José Mário Vaz, has successfully served a full 5-year term before the current president Umaro Sissoko Embalo was elected on 29 December 2019. With its GDP per capita being one of the lowest in the world, and its Human Development Index one of the lowest on Earth, and more than 2/3 of its population living below the poverty line, it is hoped that things will get better as the country marks its 48th independence. Ni Omani, reporting for News Central.